There we go.
There we go. No
Namaste, salutations, and greetings. I am all befuddled tonight. I apologize, but you know what? Don't let that bother you, because we have a great guest. And also, please keep in your thoughts our very own Sir Steve-O. His grandson is very, very sick, and he needs all of the good vibes and energy sent his way. So we're gonna keep him in our thoughts. And honestly, we're going to probably have a rather short show tonight. We have a fantastic guest. Oh, look at that. Hello, Waxy. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Thank you for joining us. You know, it's my great pleasure to have our next guest on. And, you know, we only bring on beautiful people. And Ron is kind of one of those unsung heroes and personalities of our great northern brethren in Canada. And I want to bring him down here virtually to say hello and introduce himself, because he is a hugely busy man. He is on the NOK network.
Seems like he's on a lot.
In fact, it almost seems like Ron is the NOK network within himself. You know what? Great guy. Let's bring Ron on tonight. And good evening, Ron. Namaste. Thank you for joining us. You know, how are you? First, let's start from the beginning. Who are you? Oh, you're muted.
I am doing great. My name is Ron McNabb, and AKA the Forgetful Stoner. And if you stick around a while, you'll soon know why that name is kind of coined for me. And yeah. So, but anyways, no, I am a podcaster on the NOK network, and I do a few shows a week on there, and just a few. And I'm a gardener. I'm a busy guy, and I love cannabis.
Yes, you do. Well, you're also a grower in Canada and a gardener. I mean, you are very multifaceted, and you talk about a lot of different stuff. I mean, you cover many different topics.
A huge swath of different things. Yeah.
Right. Yes. Yeah. So I guess I'll start out with some of the stuff I do on NOK Network.
Perfect.
Unless there's other things you want me to talk about first. So yeah, I work with Kim Cooper on NOK Network. I actually helped her start the network when it was in its inception, and I've been there right from the very beginning. And I do, let's see, a total of minimum 10 shows a week. I do three separate individual shows. But then some of them, there's multiple episodes. I do a morning wake and bake show called Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time. I do that first morning, 7 a.m. And we rise and shine. And we have a great time smoking with our like-minded friends, having a great chat, talking about the weather.
I stop in quite often.
You do. And it's a great time. We listen. We have a couple of tunes that we listen to regularly. There's a theme song that I have running for the first segment, and then another song for the second segment, where we get you moving and grooving as well, get you out of your seat most times. And well, I do. If the audience wants to, that's up to them. But some of them actually, they say they do. They get themselves moving and grooving, and I think it's an awesome thing to do.
Oh, it is. In the morning when you're drinking your coffee.
Yeah.
Boogie woogie.
I want to say hi to Waxy, Mike Henson, Brenda
Brenda
Breiler.
Breiler.
Yes, and Sandra Foster.
She is such a pretty lady.
I know.
Did you see she went from sorry, Ron. She went from the curls to straight. I think I like the curls better, but she looks beautiful both ways.
Now, you don't get stuck in the past.
I'm not.
And can't accept change. You see, that's what you're telling me there.
She is a beauty, though.
Great.
So, Ron, your big thing in the morning is tending your plants. And you do that quite a bit in the mornings.
Yeah, first thing I do when I come down, I still got to get those counters like a clicker counter when you're keeping track of someone, like how often they do something or whatever. I got to get one of those counters because I got to put it on my grow cabinet to see how many times I check my plants in a day.
Are you saying? Are you saying you think you could be possibly in contention for a world record of number of times checking your plants?
So here's my question. Do you have a Velcro window on your tent?
No. I have a homemade grow cabinet that I made out of scrap wood from skids and some reclaimed stuff and some stuff I found not used, but it was old stuff sitting around, some paneling that I picked up for a couple of bucks a sheet, and made myself like a 3x5 grow cabinet. And I pump out quite a bit of good medicine out of there.
Right.
Hello, Shorty. JC.
That's
Virginia Beach.
I love to see when people recycle and reuse to build their grow areas.
Well, they don't realize. I don't think a lot of people realize where you're located. Ron, you're not like in a city or even really close to a city. A lot of stuff is repurposed, reclaimed, and reused out where you live. Why don't you tell everybody, where you're located?
Yeah, I'm located out in the middle of nowhere in northern Ontario, Canada, where we got a lot of wild animals around us. Well, some of them we see often, some we don't see as often, but we got moose. I've hit a moose with a vehicle before a few years ago.
Oh my God.
Don't recommend it. I don't recommend doing it. Just saying that, right? We've got wild turkeys. We've got, of course, fox, coyotes, wolves, bear, all kinds of stuff, deer, you name it, bald eagles, everything, all kinds of stuff, not everything, but all kinds of wild animals up here. And yeah, I live a bit of a distance away from the closest major town or city, and like about an hour and a bit away from anything. We do have a couple of hardware stores right near us, about 5 minutes away. So that's good. But hey, you don't want to always be spending money you don't have, right?
Right.
So
I visit. I'm all about purpose and reuse.
Yeah, I do that all the time. In fact, pretty much everything, most of the things in my studio are all reused and repurposed. And I frequent my dump quite often to get wood. 2x4s, plywood.
I think so.
No, I don't think you can visit the dump here. Not like
that. Not like you used to.
You used to be able to go and salvage, and they don't allow you to do that here anymore.
Yeah, everything goes through transfer stations and stuff.
Yeah, we don't have a transfer station here yet. We still have dump stuff out in the wood.
Right.
So
yeah,
they do allow us to grab.
One of the cool things I found in Canada, if you wanted some inexpensive evening entertainment was to go to the dump in the evening and watch all the bears come out.
Oh yeah, yep. I've actually done that a number of years ago when we first started visiting up in the area here. Before we moved up here, there was other family lived here, and we would go and visit at the dump and watch the bears. We take the kids there and watch them. Right?
Oh yeah. It's a lot of fun as long as they're way over there and I'm secure in my car, because people don't realize bears are scary.
Yeah. I was actually about 10 feet away from one at the dump not too long ago, a few years ago. And this big burly guy just comes up over the hill, and I'm standing there just dumping some stuff off, and it's like, oh, hi there. Thankfully, he was more interested in the garbage than me. So,
well, at least he was preoccupied and happy.
Right.
So, that's the way. If you got to run into a bear, preoccupied and happy is the kind of bear I want to run into.
Right.
Yeah. He was enjoying the peanut butter tub, the ice cream tub, and a few other goodies that were in the bag he had his head in. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
Mike said he was raised around bears. Mike, I couldn't be around bears. I'd be scared to death all the time. I mean, I'm chicken. I'm scared of the wolves and the coyotes we have out here. I did some fly-ins years ago up into northern Ontario. We'd drive up to Ear Falls and then fly out of Ear Falls. And a couple of times we had some bears visit our campsite. Had a couple of igloo coolers that
Oh yeah.
Where they decided that they wanted what was in it. So
great.
Yeah.
So let's get back to talking about Ron.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
Yeah. So Ron, we started talking about your show. You do the morning show.
I do.
And then you do the 710 Daily Sesh. On what day?
I do the 710 Daily Sesh on Fridays. Freestyle Fridays we do. And that's at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And we, of course, smoke in the 710 and the 420. Well, 720. My time is 420 for the West Coast time. So we do that. And I'm usually session on the couch. I've got a fire up on the big screen behind me over on the other side of the studio here. And we're usually listening to some cool tunes. We'll sometimes read from this book I've got here. We'll read a little bit of a chapter from this. We're about almost a quarter of the way through that book so far right now. Or we'll just listen to cool tunes off of YouTube or whatever. Just having a great time talking.
Right on. How would you like to dig a cool tune right now?
I'm all for cool tunes. Cool tunes. I love music.
I think we are going to take a float trip. So
they're awesome.
Yeah, this is.
And you know what? Band. Summers are coming.
Summers are coming slowly, but it's coming. So yeah, let's grab a float trip here.
Let's see if he can get this done.
Oh, Steve-O's here.
Oh, Steve-O's here.
When the days get hot and you've had a long week and need to get away, there's not too many choices out here we can make. No need for a lake house, a speedboat or a beach. We got a barn full of tubes and coolers full of beer. On a float trip, bring all your friends. Jump out the truck and we're hopping in. Lay it on back, no need to swim. Radio bumping and we're off. trying to show off, clips it right over in the marsh. Guys hopping out on the riverbank to do shots and skip some rocks. The girlfriend's drinking wine, taking in the vitamin D, and a couple more lovers hiding out behind the weeds. On a float trip, bring all your friends, jump out the truck and we're hopping in. Lay it on back, no need to swim, radio bumping and we're off. We ain't in a hurry, don't ever worry, brown skin tanning in the sun. On a float trip, down at the end, we meet for a party at the farm. Guys watch the girls, girls watch the guys. Somebody new caught someone's eye. Tree on the water, rope on the tree. Someone flies off and broke their knee. Oh no, not again. On a boat trip, bring all your friends. Jump out the truck and we're up in it. Lay it on back, no need to swim. Radio bumping and we're off. Ain't in a hurry, don't ever worry. Brown skin tanning in the sun. On a float trip, down at the end, we meet for a party at the farm. Meet me at the bar.
You got it. You got this.
That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that was the Grace Scott Band. I ran into them. They were playing at a fair locally, a free gig, and they were playing in the amphitheater.
Amphitheater here in town. Yeah.
And I went over and really enjoyed it and sat. Well, I was pretty much dressed like this, and went up and talked to them afterwards and told them I really dug their music and if they have anything and could I play it, and they said yes and yes, and here they are. So
Cool.
if y'all dig Doug, that song,
Check out the Grace Scott Band.
yeah, go out and give the Grace Scott Band a like and a follow and some love. Very talented, and they are hardworking musicians. They play out almost every weekend.
Yep.
So, all right, back to our guest, Ron McNabb.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check them out because they were cool. They
Yeah.
they give you the good vibes, right?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
that's all what I'm about too. About sending out the good vibes to everyone and just making this world's like that's the whole point of my morning show. This world's kind of a shitty place, right? And and just like the 710 Daily Sesh, the IWK 710 Daily Sesh is a place to get away from everything and just have a great time, right? The morning show,
Right.
same thing. Just an awesome start to the day for everyone's day, pumping out those good vibes, right? And
Absolutely.
and I love doing what I'm doing, and so people
You know what?
come check it out.
I think that makes a difference in doing a show. You know, we love doing our shows, but we were talking about this before the show, but it's getting to be a lot. I mean, you know,
Right.
doing 3 shows a week, and
I can't imagine doing. how
I
many
can't
times-
imagine
yeah,
doing it every morning. And you
Yeah.
get up every
It's-
morning,
Yep.
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
you're up early, bright and early, because
I have my alarm set for 6:15, but quite often I'm awake and up before the alarm even goes off.
did you hear what he said to me? He said that's what they call commitment.
that's what they call commitment.
Right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
The morning show started out on okay, here's how it started out. I used to watch someone else in the cannabis community, Jay Frost, Cannabis Corner with Jay Frost. he retired his morning. Well, he used to have 3 shows a day, and then he got married and had a kid. And so some of the shows dropped off, but he still was there a lot of the time. And most mornings he was there. And he retired his show at episode 5,000 after being on since 2018. And I was like sitting in my studio. I come downstairs in the morning, he'd be off, and I'm like, okay, what am I going to watch? I flip on YouTube.
Right.
I watch this stuff anytime I want. I want to watch some other live. I couldn't find any other cannabis live on in the morning, like a wake and bake show. So I thought,
right,
why not just start one myself? Right.
And Jay Frost pops on a lot.
Yeah. Jay Frost pops on quite often on my show as well. And that's what he does a lot of that now. He'll pop up for a few minutes on different people's lives, because that's what the only time he's got now, with how busy his life has gotten. So that morning show just started like that because I found myself starting to sleep in, and I'm like, I don't want to be sleeping in every morning. I don't want to sleep in till 11, 12 in the morning in the day. Like half my day's gone, right? So, so again, what better way to provide that discipline where I have to get up to do a show, but it's not a chore to do the show. I love doing the show. So it's like quite often we'll do a 2-hour show in the morning. It's only supposed to be about an hour, but sometimes we're just having so much fun that 2 hours goes by and it's like that, right?
Right.
And if I want to go back to bed after I'm done a show, I can. So it's not like I'm not like so might as well get up and get moving and grooving and everything, right? Right. And quite often I find myself not going back to bed. I don't go back to bed because I'm already wide awake.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Getting those vibes up, getting that mental health up, starting your morning out right is so important, because honestly, you're right. We're all a bunch of garbage because honestly, and this is why I say that, is we probably agree on 98% of things, but instead of celebrating agreeing on 98%
of things,
we decide to bitch and complain at each other about the 2%.
I know, right?
It just doesn't make much sense. But getting your morning off in the right way can help you kind of deal with the shit.
Exactly. And that is so true.
It does. It makes your day, and there's a few lives I pop into of a morning. There's some that I don't like because they're too loud and boisterous. There's some that are too quiet that just sit there and drink their coffee. Yours is pretty. I mean, it's mellow, but I like your live because it's peppy. But I mean, there's a few in the morning that I watch, and I'm known for popping into everybody's lives all the time. I bounce around the Canna community and visit with everyone because.
Well, mainly because she gets kicked out of one live and has to go to find another one, and then that's why she gets around to so many people. They can only handle her for so long.
He's so
and
silly.
it's like, please go on. Please, thank you, Mama, but you can leave now.
He's so silly.
Right?
But no, so I like to bounce around. I
love you too, Amy. Sorry, what was that?
Hey,
I missed what you said.
We're just a happy old married couple.
Right? Actually, you guys remind me of my wife and I. You do. So yeah, that's how the morning show started out. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go on. No, I wasn't going to say anything.
The morning show started out, and here we are now. I started it sometime in November, and I've only missed one episode just because I had prior engagements I had to deal with someone else in the household to take them somewhere, and it's I'm loving it. But I also do a show on Monday nights too, just before well, it ended just before this show, but it's a pre-record show. I record that on Monday mornings with Tara Simpson on NOK Network. It's called Ganja News Update, and we report on 6 cannabis news stories from a whole range of different media sources, including mainstream media, as well as some cannabis-specific media outlets like Marijuana Moment, MJ Biz Daily, and we provide a bit of commentary of our own on the stories, and bring all that news to the people. And so that show's been going for a few years now, and I've been there for most of the time for that show, and I love it. I love doing it. Right
on.
Well, we've been doing this show for about a year and a half, the Monday night show.
Yeah, probably about
a year and a half, I think. Our Thursday night show, however, has been going strong for about 4 years. And I think in 4 years, maybe missed one episode, one Thursday night.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And I think 1 or 2.
Usually whenever he couldn't do it, me and the girls would take over.
Yeah.
So there would be, it wouldn't be Master Roachcee, it would be Mama and Kate carving pumpkins, or doing something.
But and those 2 times I think were when we had power outages.
No, you were sick. You were sick the one we carved pumpkins.
Right. But I thought.
And then we've only missed one episode other than that where, I don't think we had power.
Yeah, because I know.
I've also done episodes with no power. I've had 2 shows recently within the last month where I'm sitting here doing the show, within 5 minutes of hitting play, like record or go live, power goes out. But I'm able to carry on. I'm able to carry on because I got my cell phone and I'm running off of data, creating a hotspot, and all of that. And I'm operating by flashlight, right? I make it work.
Yeah. I think I can make it work now that we have a
hotspot.
Yeah, we have a hotspot for a backup. So and we'd probably have to go by candlelight, but as long as I had power for my laptop, or I guess we could even use we
have a generator.
We could run we could run the
cord out the window and run the generator.
Yeah, run the generator.
But no,
you know what's funny? I just got a new to me van. My last car, the rear subframe rotted out, and I was without wheels for a month. And I bought a new to me vehicle last week. Picked it up on Saturday. It's a 2016 Dodge Grand Caravan SXT Premium Plus. So it's got the DVD player in it. It's got the touch screen up front on the dash. But it also has a power inverter in it, 150 watt power inverter, an HDMI port in it. It's got other USB ports. So I could essentially do a show from my van.
Ron doing a show from his van.
I can even put a big screen TV to share the screen too, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
Our Lincoln has a lot of that. Our Lincoln has a power inverter. We've got a DVD player in the back. Our car's old.
We don't have a inverter.
Yeah, you do. What do you think your power inverter is that you plug your phone into? With the DC plugs.
Well, it's
a power inverter.
It's a power inverter that plugs into your
cigarette lighter.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's not built into the
it's not built into. Now the camper down the road,
No, mine's built in. So that's pretty cool. I can actually do a show from the van.
I love it. You're gonna have to help me on this name.
What is it? I can't. You're pointing to what?
Yabu. I
don't see it.
AYOUB.
A Yube?
A Yube.
I think it's a Yube. Is that correct?
I do believe, and I believe
Ayub.
Yes, is Moroccan. Dustin there, DC Sweets. Yes, welcome to Morocco. All right. I am so sorry if I am butchering your name, but I apologize. But yes, thank you. Namaste. Morocco. That's a place I would love to visit.
Morocco's beautiful.
Yeah,
some of the artwork in Morocco is phenomenal.
I want to visit the spice market.
Ooh,
yeah. What's the magic word?
What is the magic word?
Do you ship?
Anytime we go on vacation, we used to ride our Harley all over the place, and we would go to these little villages, and that was, he would say, now you know the magic words, right? And I'd be like, yes. And we would walk in because we were on the motorcycle, and it would be, do you ship?
Yeah.
So
exactly.
We'd have everything home, you know.
Actually, I never thought of that. Someone traveling by motorcycle, if they're wanting to buy things, they'd have to have it shipped, right?
Yeah.
Or you'd never be able to carry everything.
Well, I could pack that bike pretty full.
but we'd never be able to carry enough.
Yeah.
It's never enough.
So we would have what we did. The one place told us they could ship, and then came back a month later and told us they couldn't ship after we paid for it, and they had to refund us. I had bought some giant wind chimes, and I ended up buying them somewhere else. But yeah, so that's like our big thing when we were because we don't ride anymore. But when we were riding the bike and traveling the country, we would. If we were going shopping, it was, do you ship?
All right, one job.
Okay, this show is brought to you by Master Roachcee's Garden. MasterRoachcee'sGarden.com, where you can find all your hemp-derived needs. From our CBD oil tinctures to our muscle rub, our simple syrup, our beard oil, and our disposable vapes and vape carts.
That's right. Check out MasterRoachcee'sGarden.com. If your favorite retailer is not carrying Master Roachcee's products, ask them why not. Have them contact us, and we will get Master Roachcee Garden products into your favorite retailer. But if you can't find them there, buy them at MasterRoachcee'sGarden.com.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Shameless plug. Done.
Shameless plug. Are you ready for a little bit more music there, Ron?
Oh, I'm always ready for music. I'm always ready for
I think we have some Champ Wilson, Diamond in the Rough.
I like Champ Wilson. Now, this is a guy that you used to work with.
I ran into him on a job, and he told me that he did some singing, and he turned me on to this. And great guy. And I tell you what, I think the young man's going to be something special. He's really got a good vibe and a good mind about him. But see what you think about the tune "Diamond in the Rough."
Diamond in the Rough.
Diamond in the Rough. Okay.
Time we get back at it. Diamond in the rough, walk past and overlook. Nobody won't take the time to express no love, no action. Unless your eyes green, clean sneaks with plenty traction. You can't be on the team, boy, if ballin' ain't your habit. What happened? That jungle life got him want to take a life. No clue as to why, just a bang bang running high. He wants a better life, she wants a better man. Seem hard to find with that diamond buried beneath the sign. Until that light shine on it. Sun rays, work, purpose, love, and grace, bring it to the surface. All of a sudden, you shine and can't be avoided. Take heed to what you hear, and birds looking for seed. I mean, to the best things in life the eyes can't see. So we dive for the treasure and we drown in the sea. See, hidden treasures can't be found easily. Through hopelessness, there's beauty. Diamond in the rough, boy. Shining diamonds, shining diamonds. Pressure creates the beauty. Pressure. Shining diamonds, shining diamonds. Fire through the refinery. Through the pain I gained, through it all I say won't walk away. If you ain't in that fire, you don't need to say a thing. Shining diamonds, shining diamonds. Pressure creates the beauty. Diamond in the rough, walk past and overlook. Surrounded by the smoke from the destruction on the ground. Nowhere to hide, nowhere to stay. As the world turns for purchase, we await. Uncomfortable as we lay. But the master say, rise, child, rise. They want what's in the tent, but don't want the most high. Corrupt minds, hard hearts, turn away if it don't shine. Greener on the other side, something pretty to catch the eye. Colorful but so colorless. Wrapping papers got us wrapped in paper. Can't wrap the greatest gift. Don't be fooled by your environment. If you look, you'll see rare diamonds shining in the wilderness. Look the same way you look. Difference is the root. To suffer is a privilege. Harsh conditions test the proof. Intense pain, please stay. For his name's sake, through the pressure we reflect the greatest name. Won't lack a thing. Shining diamonds, shining diamonds. Pressure creates the beauty. Pressure. Shining diamonds, shining diamonds. Fire through the refinery. Through the pain I gained, through it all I say won't walk away. If you ain't in that fire, you don't need to say a thing. Shining diamonds, shining diamonds. Pressure creates the beauty.
I'm doing it. I'm getting her done.
And that was Champ Wilson with Diamond in the Rough.
That was really cool. I like that. I was grooving to that one. I was grooving.
We've met some really interesting musicians.
Yeah, we've had the opportunity to meet some really cool people. So tell us more. You're a gardener also. So when does your planting season start?
Should have just started.
Yeah, have you started?
It's already started.
Yeah.
It's already started. Well, cannabis I grow all year round. I do several. I do continuous runs in my grow cabinet inside, so I'm growing summer and winter.
Really?
And then outdoors, I've got over 3,500 square feet of garden space.
Wow.
We grow all kinds of veggies.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
That's impressive, Ron.
Yeah, it's a big job. It's huge. One of our biggest plots out this way is 50 feet by about 50 feet by 30 feet. And then there's another plot beside it that's about 10 feet by 20 feet. That's just two plots. And we have several others over on the other side of the yard. Yeah. And we've been here at this house for 10 years. And we've gardened the whole time we've been here. My wife and I have gardened actually we've been married 30 years this year. And we've gardened pretty much most of those years. And we grew up in families.
Do you do a lot of canning and that?
Yes.
Good.
We do. We make our own salsa. Not enough of it though. We love it too much. We make our own marinara sauce with the tomatoes we grow. And we've got like tomatoes. We got garlic. It's probably easier to say what we don't grow, but we grow all kinds of herbs and medicinal herbs as well. We grow echinacea, all kinds of other stuff. My wife makes different tinctures and stuff, different drinks for like fire cider for a cold. And different things like that. And so yeah, we definitely do a lot of canning. We have a pressure canner. We have a couple of water bath canners. We do dehydrating. We grow a lot of stuff to help sustain us throughout the year.
Right. Well, again, now do you also have any fruit trees or honey? Are you a honey producer also with all the gardening?
No. There is, however, like I'm very limited. I am limited in what I can do because I am on disability, right? So I don't have the resources available to me just to go out and buy whatever I want or whatever I need. So that's why I do a lot of the reusing of stuff, right? But when it comes to the beekeeping, no, we don't have that. It is something that I would be interested in doing. But that also requires time and dedication to it as well. And right now, as long as I'm doing podcasting, I feel I don't have the time that I would need to dedicate to something like that either. But it is something that is definitely something that we're interested in doing maybe in the future, say maybe 5-10 years from now, if we can swing it. But there is several local honey producers around here. There's many different people that have beehives, just even their own personal stuff for themselves, right?
Yeah, and that's what I was kind of thinking. Yeah. It was just for yourself, not necessarily to share, just
to mass produce or anything, but to pollinate your plants and so forth.
Look who we have in the audience.
Who do we have in the audience? Oh, we have Rob Welbeck, we have Sheena Reinhardt, we have Linda Lee, we have Devin Duo, we have Lord Leaf Cycle, we have Vicky Wade, we have Danielle Mercado, we have Thomas Hargett, and Mansell Taylor.
Well, I was referring to Mr. Welbeck.
Mr. Welbeck.
Because they have a podcast.
They do have a podcast. They have Sick Call with Doc.
Yeah, and they have some pretty good guests.
And that was on tonight. He was live tonight with Sick Call with Doc.
I thought we were going on in April.
Yeah, that's on his podcast, but he was live on Facebook tonight with Sick Call with Doc.
All right. Well, today, what I got to be a guest on Sick Call with Doc, and I was going to give everybody more of a shout out here, but all right, fine. You just run everything.
How did I ruin anything? Anyway,
sorry you had to see this, Ron. But this is normal. This is normal.
I guess
Krista.
I guess I ruined it. I don't know.
Like I said,
you're good, babe. You're good.
Like I said, you guys remind me of my wife and I.
If you can't mess with each other and have a good time, and we do it a lot. We tease each other a lot.
Right. Keeps the spark going, right? Keeps
the spark going. Right. That's right. The spark.
Is there spark?
Oh, there will be a spark. Oh yeah. Just don't know if there'll be gasoline.
So yeah,
involved.
Getting back to the garden. So just getting back to the gardening real quick.
Absolutely.
So we've already started some of our starts. We start most of our own vegetable starts, all our own seedlings. We may go out and purchase just a few of ones that the stuff we can't find seeds for, or something that's just different than we want to try that we see from someone that's local here, and also just help someone local as well. But we used to buy all our stuff from someone else, and we started just doing it ourselves. We figured, why not do it ourselves? Why are we putting all this money out? And that we could be doing it all ourselves, and that's what we've been doing. So we've got a bunch of peppers seeds down already, broccoli, onions, leeks.
So do you grow
onions and leeks or broccoli are already coming up. That's one thing we haven't grown yet, and you know what? I love asparagus, and Yes. Well, we've been in this house now 10 years. And my wife and I had talked about putting an asparagus bed in years ago. Well, had we done that, we would have been harvesting asparagus now on a regular basis.
Right, because asparagus is one of those that comes back every year. Every year.
Right.
Well, we plant some asparagus.
Yeah. It takes.
We love asparagus. We love it.
Well, you should have started 2 years ago. You know?
It takes about 3 years to be able to harvest asparagus.
Well, you should have started a couple years ago.
Yeah, 3 years.
Sandra, namaste.
Yeah, that's one regret.
Dan Baird and Kim
Reynaldo
Larson.
Toledo.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Kim. Welcome.
So Kim Cooper made it home too.
Yes, she did. But I was wanting to ask.
She did.
Ron, now where do people find you? On the NOK network, definitely. Where else can they locate you?
Are you on YouTube?
They can find me on Facebook. I am on YouTube. I have a personal channel on YouTube, but all my I don't use that very much for posting stuff. All my cannabis related stuff is all on my Grow 420 YouTube channel. Because that's another show I do. I forgot. I do it on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern. It's called Grow 420, and there's the logo right there. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's a cannabis leaf there with Grow 420 on it. That's what my logo looks like on Facebook for Grow 420, as well as on YouTube. And you can find my past shows on there. You can find some video updates on YouTube of my grow, both the indoor grow and the outdoor grow. And then where else can you find me? I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it.
Well, you know what?
Look at that. Look at that name.
Yeah, JR. What's up, nephew?
Nephew.
Yeah, Ron, it has been wonderful to have you on the show tonight. And we only got to scratch the surface.
Yeah.
Of everything that you have going on, so we'll have to get you back for a round 2 at some point, and
definitely
and start from there.
Definitely,
but yeah, we only have beautiful people,
and Ron is a beautiful guy.
Ron is a beautiful guy. I'm telling you. Hang on, we'll talk a little bit after the show, but. Any parting words, sir, that you would like to leave with the audience?
One of my mottos in life is start with what you have, with what you know, and when you can do better, do better. And
I like that.
There's no excuse for not starting to do something because you can't. It's every idea, everything that every great thing that anyone has ever accomplished started out with an idea in someone's head, right?
Yep.
Put those ideas into action with whatever you have to be able to do it. Like with growing cannabis or even veggies, if all you can do is just do a few cups in a windowsill, do it. Even if you don't get very much off it, even if you only get 1 gram off that, you still did something. You still learned.
And it's yours.
That, right?
It's something that you absolutely something you did.
And the thing is, you're doing it. You're in the process of doing it. So even if you don't have everything that you need to do it perfectly, there's never going to be the perfect time to start to do something. Start it anyway, right? Do it anyway. Time's gonna pass on anyway, right? Using the asparagus as an example, we've been in this house now 10 years. This August, had we put asparagus in when we wanted to, when we talked about it a few years back, 10 years ago, we would have been pulling out a pretty good harvest every year now.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
our
that's
loss,
me
right?
and cherry. Yeah, me and cherry trees.
Yeah, cherry. He's been saying since we moved in here, he wants cherry trees. And we have yet to plant a cherry tree. We planted plums. We planted all kinds of berry bushes, but not a cherry tree.
So this year, cherry trees. Ron,
So
thank you.
I was
Thank
going to
you
say,
so
I was going to say, I guess what you're doing this year. Sorry, go ahead.
Planting asparagus. That's what we're doing this year.
Ron,
We're doing
thank
that
you
too.
very
We're
much
doing that too.
for coming on, and we will we'll catch up with you here in just a couple minutes. So,
Sure.
all right,
you.
Crystal. I think it's that
Time
time.
to say goodnight. You guys, sorry tonight's show was kind of discombobulated, but we're kind of discombobulated as of lately.
And you know what? Please
Keep Steve-O in your prayers.
Send Steve-O and his grandchild, his grandson, good vibes and healthy thoughts
Healing prayers.
and healing prayers. Keep them in your thoughts, please, tonight.
Absolutely. And you guys be good to each other. There is so much animosity in this world. The least we can do is be kind to each other and try to make things a little bit better. So smile at somebody. You may be the only one that does.
Anyway, you know what? Really appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Thank you for spending your Mondays with us. This may be not quite, but almost the end of our Monday shows. I do believe we have one more Monday left, and we are going to go back to concentrating mostly on our Thursday night show
And a Friday night groove train.
Friday night groove train. I respect the hell out of Ron.
Oh, he's live so much.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it.
I don't know either. But, thank you for joining us this evening. We're going to leave you with some Luton Fire. And until Thursday night, peace, love, and good vibes, my
Good night,
friends.
everybody.
Good night.
Yo, fire!
Terrell, yeah man, a fire, see?
Yeah.
You know, some day star, more some weed, I check say. I could have come by your gates, come link here, I could just go down on the farm, star. Cause I want some good weed, cause I get a spliff from you from all there. Last spliff me have ya.
Yeah, that said boom jar there. Yeah, but me now have to go up on the farm now, higher. See? Yeah. Blessed love, blessed love.
Yeah, this is Luton Fire. Longside Stella Green Farm, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Light up a spliff each morning in my backyard. Sometime me bunny chalice for fun. Clean up the coachy rubber load with me landlord. Right there up on veranda we see down. With a blunt or bong, light it up is so strong. And then we chant some na ya bingy soul songs. With a blunt or bong, a sense me in your covenant. So pass the chalice in a circle, make it on. This ya boom draw we do. Can't get enough, you better hand me my phone for this boom job. Can't hustle as we stepping out. Bring it over, tell you any amount. With a blunt or bong. Come and smoke a spliff with tight. You got some greenhouse sativa. It's fully alkaline. At the farmhouse, me get it from it red up in my eyes. And if you think I'm overdose, just give me more buds for light. Me not stop because me just love it. So if I search me down, you gon' find Bacarisla, enough weed dust and a spliff tail when me want light. Tucked in it because me can't take this stress. Stay far from Babylon side. Cause easy Rasta man smoke it day and night. This ya boom jar weed oh. Can't get enough, you better hand me my phone for this boom job. Can't hustle as we stepping out. Bring it over, tell you any amount. With a blunt or bong. On top of that, I like it. And you cannot annoyed. Said it all deep inside me. Witty, so me need no psychic. Some people smoke and it get to the med, but I don't mind it. On top of that, it cure many diseases. Go make we check it out, it is a natural medicine. It's a vitamin what Jaja provided. Hey, not because them system wants trick. This ya boom jaw we do. Can't get enough, you better hand me my phone for this boom job. Can't hustle as we stepping out. Bring it over, tell you any amount. This ya boom job we do. Can't get enough, you better hand me my phone for this boom job. Can't hustle as we stepping out. Bring it over, tell you any amount. Whether blunt or bong. Come and smoke a spliff with tight. You got some greenhouse sativa. It's fully alkaline. At the farmhouse, me get it from it red up in my eyes. And if you think I'm overdose, just give me more about light. Me not stop because me just love it. So if you search me down, you gon' find Back a Rizla, enough weed dust and a spliff tail when me want light. Tucked in it because me can't take this drugs. Stay far from Babylon sight. Cause easy Rasta man smoke it day or night. This ya boom jaw we do. Can't get enough, you better hand me my phone for this boom jaw. Can't hustle as we stepping out. Bring it over, tell you any amount. This ya boom jaw we do. Can't get enough, you better hand me my phone for this boom jaw. Can't hustle as we stepping out. Bring it over, tell you any amount. Whether blunt or bong. Yeah, this is Loot and Fire. Longside Stella Green Farm, you know.